Thank you so much for tuning into Home of Politics, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to talk about the National Governance Council that happened yesterday at the Bomas of Kenya. This is a council of UDA party, and it majorly assembled because of specific objectives within the party of UDA. Ladies and gentlemen, but before we talk about the objectives that made these UDA members to assemble at Bomas of Kenya, if you are here for the first time, continue subscribing, sharing your opinion in the comment section. I also thank the viewers, returning viewers, and everybody who is making a success of this channel. Enjoy watching. The main objective of the UDA council meeting that was held yesterday in the Bomas of Kenya was to settle the infighting that has been happening in the UDA party. We all know that the infighting in the UDA party has been brought by the issue of bringing the agenda of dissolving so many parties that is under Kenya Kwanza coalition to join one party, that is UDA. And the person who have been championing for the idea of dissolving of other parties is the Secretary General Cleophas Malala, whereby he has brought a lot of hot air leading to so many parties dissolving. Example of parties that have dissolved, they are 6 in number. For example, the farmers parties of Kenya. We also have the Economic Freedom Party. We also have Chama cha Kazi, Economic Freedom of Kenya, and National Agenda Party, among others. These are parties that have been compelled to dissolve, and right now they are not existing because all these members and leaders, they dissolved to join UDA party. And according to how this force that have been applied to so many parties to dissolve, it have led to some of the disunity amongst the parties and some of the leaders. For example, the other day we saw Cleophas Malala belittling some of the parties in the Western Kenya, whereby he was forcing the party which is led by Honorable Moses Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi, that is Ford Party and ANC Party respectively, to dissolve because he calls them that they are small and village parties. And that one has not shown a good picture in the face of UDA party, because they have been used to accommodating each and every member in the UDA party. But the issue of compelling others to dissolve so that you can join one party, that one has become a very big problem. And the issue of solving this problem amongst the parties was just solved yesterday, where the party leader, President William Ruto, addressed this issue of force on political parties, and right now at least things are well. Another objective for this meeting is about the grassroots elections that is yet to happen in this year. It has been scheduled to happen on December 9th, 2023, and it is a serious election whereby the interim leadership of UDA will be dissolved and campaign and election will be done afresh. Let us see some of the interim leaders who have been leading UDA party. We have Embu Governor Cecil Mbarire, who is the chair of UDA. We also have Cleophas Malala is the Secretary General in UDA. Hassan Omar is the Vice Chair. We also have Nyakundi Jafeth, who is the Treasurer, and last we have Vincent Musyoka is the Organizing Secretary. All these top positions will be dismantled and everybody will be elected on fair polls, where registered members of UDA will be responsible for the elections.
Sisi wote hapa, hata mimi kama party leader, hakuna mtu amenichagua. Ndio? Mimi niko tu hapa. Kirikiji yako area tu hivi. Hawa watu wote, hata hii Malala, sijui research, hata sasa anasema asante sana nimepatiwa nafasi, lakini wenye chama hawajasema, sasa watakuja kusema. Si ndio? Lazima tukubali my friends. Hii chama iko na wenyewe. Na wenyewe lazima waseme. Tunaelewana? So nasikia watu wengi wanasema sijui, maybe this is not the right time, maybe tungengojea, maybe tungepanga siku ingine. Hapana, this is the time. Hatuwezi kufanya uchaguzi ya chama kama uchaguzi inakaribia ile ya national, sita tukoroga. Sasa heri saa hii kama kinaumana kiumane saa hii ndio tujue vile ya kujipanga. Ama namna gani? Yes. Wacha wenye chama waseme maneno. Na kila mtu hapa ujipange. Hakuna mtu atapatiwa kiti kwa sahani. Kila mtu ataenda kujipanga. Na usiseme Ruto ni rafiki yangu ama Rigiji ni rafiki yangu. Hapana. Tafuta urafiki na wanachama huko nyumbani. Kila mtu. Hata mimi nitafuata hawa huko nyumbani. Sijui kama tunaelewa.
According to President William Ruto, who is the party leader of UDA, he says that election will not favor everybody, and these elections will be no discrimination, because nobody will be given leadership on a silver plate just because you are having a close relationship with the president or the deputy president. All of them will be freshly elected. Nobody will maintain their position as a permanent leader, whether you are a chair, a vice chair, a secretary or organizing secretary. Everybody will be reshuffled. And we also see that the intention of the president to reshuffle every seat in UDA, he is doing so to avoid a lot of problems that might arise in the near future. We also see another objective in the council meeting of UDA yesterday was to enhance new registration of members, just to target 15 million registered members by 2027, as they focus on the fight for general elections in 2027. These were the main objectives that were focused on during that council. But I don't know what is the problem with the opinion of Cleophas Malala and that one opinion of the president, because their opinions are very different, measuring on the members who should join UDA and dissolution of parties just to form one party. And Malala's opinion is highly differing with that one of the party leader, that is President William Ruto of UDA. Due to this reason, then there is necessity of holding elections in the UDA party, so that to maintain the stability of the leadership of UDA.
Tumeelewana jameni? Na jambo la nne, pia tunataka idhini yenu ya kwamba tunaweza, kuna wale tulishirikiana na wao katika uchaguzi huu kama Kenya Kwanza. Tunahitaji idhini yenu, tuzungumze na wao, tukubaliane vile tutaenda mbele. Kuna wale wataamua kujiunga na sisi. Kuna wale wengine wataamua vile tutashirikiana na wao. Hatuwezi kuwa madikteta tuwaambie lazima mfanye hivi, hapana. Na nimesikia watu wengine wetu hapa wanasema lazima wafanye hii, lazima, hapana. Lazima, hapana. Unasema tu ni vizuri. Ni vizuri kama wangeungana na sisi, si ndio? Lakini hatuwezi kusema lazima. Lakini tunataka idhini yenu, tuzungumze na wao ili tuwashawishi wale watakuja kuungana na sisi, waje tuungane, tuwe ni chama kikubwa cha kitaifa pamoja. Si ndio? Wale wengine ambao wako na maneno tutaona vile tutashirikiana na wao. Si namna hiyo? So nataka tukubaliane hivyo ndio tuweze kwenda mbele.
According to how the president has just talked about the issue of election and replacement of these leaders in UDA, he said that there is no one who has been elected to represent leaders in UDA, including the leaders like chair, vice chairs. Now they want to hear it from the members of the UDA, whereby everybody will be reappointed afresh. If you will manage to be re-elected again, that one will be good luck. But if you cannot maintain the seat again, it will depend upon the voters who are the registered members of UDA. And according to the intentions or the motives that the party leader of UDA is having towards the election that is coming in the December this year, we see he's having an intention of reshuffling this leadership of UDA because of the infighting that have been experienced of late. One of the reasons is we see he is targeting to remove leaders like Cleophas Malala from their positions, because as much as they are serving UDA leadership and what they are required to do, they are in the other hand bringing in division in UDA. This is by several methods whereby UDA through Cleophas Malala is forcing some of the parties to dissolve, and he has had a lot of problem with the leaders from Western like Moses Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi. This is because they resisted from dissolving their parties to join one major party, which is UDA, and it has not shown a good picture at all. And the division which is seen being created by Cleophas Malala in the Western politics might cause President William Ruto a lot come 2027, because this issue of division between these leaders from Western politics can make President William Ruto to lose a lot of votes during the coming elections. Because if you can force the leaders to do what they don't want to do, yet they have not decided to move out or to disagree with everything, then it means that he is putting a lot of pressure on the leaders and the other parties, that he is demeaning them. Another reason, according to the intentions that President William Ruto is having towards the coming elections, it is because this Secretary General or some of the leaders in the UDA, they are not trusted. They are not trusted. A leader like Cleophas Malala was in ANC party, which is a party founded by Mudavadi, and he was the chair of that party. He has stood in so many tickets. He has been a senator, an MCA through that ANC party. And right now, he is running away from ANC just to join UDA because of that rank that he was given. Right now, he is the Secretary General. And at the same time, he is following up this ANC party so much to an extent that he is forcing this party to be dissolved. This shows that the trust in Cleophas Malala is very minimal, because if you can destroy your own home, run to the neighbor, and you still want everything to be destroyed, no trashes should be left behind in your home, then it means you cannot be trusted. Now that according to everything how it is happening, we see if Cleophas Malala ran away from ANC to join UDA because of that position that he was given as a Secretary General, then things will be so hard on his side during the elections when he will not be re-elected again in that position. Where will he run to? Lack of mobilization strategy is another problem with Cleophas Malala that is making the president to organize for a further re-election. This is because the force that is applying on the other parties to dissolve and join UDA, and also creating bad relationship between these leaders from the parties that are being forced to dissolve, it is a poor strategy in convincing these people who are in Kenya Kwanza just to become a member of UDA. And lack of this strategy is one of the things that is going to throw him out of his position during the elections of December. We also see that according to the locals of the Western region, who trust so much in their leaders like Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula, they have started to develop a negative attitude towards Cleophas Malala, because they see him as a person who have a negative thought, and they do not recognize him so much because they feel like they want to break the good relationship between Musalia Mudavadi, Moses Wetangula, and President William Ruto by forcing them to dissolve their parties. And this is making him to lose popularity so much in Western politics, because some of these people are swearing so much that they will make sure Cleophas Malala has been thrown out during the election that is coming in December. This was also affirmed by Senator Boni Halwale, who said that he will make sure during the election of UDA leaders, Cleophas Malala is being eliminated by all means. And this shows that the people or the locals from where he comes from, they are not having good attitude towards him just because of forcing the other parties to dissolve to join UDA. According to the shortcomings that Cleophas Malala have just brought to UDA party, then there is high possibility that in the future, that one is starting from December, he will not be found in the leadership of UDA. Now that the members who are registered under UDA are the people who will vote, and quite a big number of people are saying that Cleophas Malala has failed in one way or another, and this might eliminate him so much, and we see his popularity has been interfered with his ability of forcing people to do issues that they do not like. We also see due to this issue of forcing parties to be dissolved, it was very important for president to come out and clear out the air so that it should be known that it is not the wish of the UDA itself to force others to quit their party so that they can join UDA. Ladies and gentlemen, towards the target that is being set of achieving 15 million members registration, there is also another possibility that this issue of registering members is having something to do with targeting other leaders from the opposition whom they can be dragged into issue of UDA. I don't know what is your opinion about this issue of Cleophas Malala expressing some vice characteristics in UDA, but the possibilities are he will lose his seat during the election that is coming in December. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a good day.